Yo, what's up everyone? It's Hoops and Anime, and today we're diving headfirst into what's next for Blue Lock as the Neo Egoist League races to its conclusion. From the epic Bastard München versus PXG match to the nail-biting Manshine City versus Barcha game and even the U20 World Cup roster cuts and possibly a group stage bracket announcement, we're breaking it all down today. We'll explore who's shining, who's falling short, and who's likely getting left behind. Spoiler alert, Igaguri, I'm looking at you. But before we get started, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your predictions in the comments. Who do you think will score the winning goal for Bastard München? Will Manshine City's teamwork outshine Barcha's talent? Let's jump into it. Let's start with the match everyone's talking about, Bastard München versus PXG. The last chapter gave us something we thought we'd never see, Isagi and Kaiser actually working together. I mean, can we take a second to appreciate how wild that is? These two are like oil and water, but in the recent chapter they make an agreement. Whoever has the ball in the final moment will take the shot. It's pure logic, which is what Bastard München is all about, and it's the only way these egos can coexist without imploding. Their 1-2 passing game is next level, as seen with Planet Hotline and Kaiser with Ness cutting up the field. Combine that with Metavision, and they're breaking through PXG's defense like it's nothing. But here's the twist. This teamwork isn't just about Kaiser and Isagi. I think the entire team is going to come together for one massive play, with Hiyori being another centerpiece in this attack in the midfield. My prediction is Isagi is going to score a luck goal to clinch the match. How's he going to pull it off? I'm not entirely sure yet, but if you want more insight into how Isagi's abilities might evolve to make this happen, be sure to check out my last video on how Isagi's abilities might evolve for him to score. Now, there are a lot of possibilities for who might assist the last goal, but I don't think it's going to be Ness. According to a recent Q&A with the author, Ness isn't expected to play a big role in this match, though he might have a major impact later on. Of course, this could just be a way to keep things unpredictable. Maybe Ness will surprise us and pull off something crazy. But personally, I've got my own theory about how this will all go down. My prediction? Kyora-jin steps up as the unsung hero, setting up the final assist. This match has been his time to shine, and it only makes sense for him to play a critical role in the game's conclusion. And who scores the final goal? It's gotta be Isagi. But let's get into why. Realistically, it's Isagi's last chance to surpass Rin before they're on the same team. Their rivalry has been brewing for 236 chapters, people. This is Isagi's shot at taking the #1 spot, and let's be real, he's not letting it slip. Think about it. Isagi has been chasing Rin since chapter 46. For almost the entire series, Rin has been the benchmark, the mountain Isagi needs to climb. If Isagi doesn't score this goal and secure the win, he's stuck in Rin's shadow. But if he does, the rivalry shifts. Rin becomes a supporting rival, not the main one. And narratively, this would mark the perfect culmination of their arc together. Once Isagi scores and secures that #1 spot, Rin's role in the series changes. He'll no longer be Isagi's primary rival. That torch will pass to someone else, maybe Baru within Japan, or an entirely new player from another country during the U20 arc. My bet? Isagi's ultimate rival will come from a national team, probably a new Gen 11 player with a playstyle that completely counters Isagi's. Absolute cinema. And let's not forget about Isagi's bold challenge to Noah Noel. In the latest chapter, we saw Isagi step up to the literal best striker in the world, and you know what that means? A showdown is brewing. This isn't just about Ego's philosophy of becoming the best striker, it's about Isagi proving he can compete with the greats on their level. Noah Noel is the pinnacle of what every player in Blue Lock strives to be, precise, adaptable, and utterly unstoppable. For Isagi to challenge him, it shows just how far he's come and how much further he's willing to push himself. Looking ahead after the U20 World Cup, I think Isagi will take his talents to a professional club, most likely in Europe. This opens up a world of possibilities. Imagine Isagi reuniting with Kaiser, not as teammates, but as rivals on the international stage. Japan versus Germany, with Isagi and Kaiser battling it out in a World Cup showdown? That's the kind of cinematic storytelling we're all here for. Think about the layers of drama. Isagi proving himself against his former teammate, their clash of egos, and the stakes of national pride. And here's where it gets even better. This arc wouldn't just be about Isagi and Kaiser. We'd see the ripple effect of Isagi's growth impacting the entire Japanese team. Players like Rin, Baru, and Chigiri all rally around Isagi as he steps into his role as the team's core. It's the perfect setup for a global narrative that takes everything we've seen in Blue Lock so far and amplifies it to a whole new level. I can't wait to see how Ego and the author craft this arc. Alright, let's shift gears to Manshine City versus Barcha. My prediction? Manshine City wins, and here's why. Nagi evolves, because of course he does, and scores the game-winning goal. But it's not just about Nagi. I think Rio finally steps up and gets a goal, proving he's more than just a playmaker. And Chigiri, he's torching defenders left and right with that speed. Nobody's catching him. As for Barcha, I'm calling it now. Bachira is scoring twice. The guy's basically a wizard with the ball, weaving through defenders like it's a magic trick. But here's the thing. No amount of wizardry can save you when your coach is basically playing Uno while everyone else is playing chess. Bachira deserves better. But hey, even the best players can't carry a squad this dysfunctional. And don't sleep on Agi. This match might just be his breakout moment. Whether it's a clutch assist or a surprise goal, he's got the potential to shake things up. Meanwhile, Manshine City has all the pieces they need to take this game, and I think they'll deliver. Of course, there are still so many unknowns, and the suspense is killing me. But before we get too carried away, we've still got the epic conclusion of Bastard München versus PXG to look forward to, and I'm betting it's going to blow our minds. Now let's talk about the NEL roster cuts real quick. Only the top 23 players are making it to the U20 World Cup, and some fan favorites might be saying goodbye. I think Tokumitsu, Zantetsu, and maybe even Yukimiya don't make the cut. Yukimiya in particular would be a tough loss, even though he looks like a fraud in this game. To be fair, he hasn't even touched the field, but I think he has potential. But Blue Lock is all about high stakes, and Ego isn't afraid to make bold decisions. And then there's Igaguri. Look, I know I've been hard on him, but let's be real. If he somehow survives this cut, I'll eat my words. But I don't think I'll need to. Sorry, Igaguri fans, if you're out there. And once the top 23 are set, it's all eyes on the U20 World Cup. The group stage brackets are going to be insane. Imagine Japan facing powerhouse teams like Brazil or Germany. The rivalries, the stakes are going to be next level. And with Isagi likely leading the charge, this is where Blue Lock truly becomes a global story. Alright, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, drop your thoughts, and let me know if you want me to cover different anime or manga in the comments, and subscribe for more Blue Lock deep dives. Will we see Isagi finally surpass Rin and take the #1 spot, and who's getting cut from the top 23? How much are we going to see from Manshine City versus Barcha match? Big things are coming in Blue Lock, and you already know we'll be covering it all right here. Also, episode 8 of season 2 wasn't bad. It was like an 8.0 out of 10, but that's about it. See ya.